Hey everybody, how you doing? It is the Michigan Sports Fan number 2, and I will be doing my week 2 of the NFL picks. Letting you know how I did back in week 1. I went 11-5, so hey, I didn't do too bad. Hopefully this week I will continue my streak. But to kick it off, we got a good Thursday night football. We got the Commanders taking on the Packers. The Packers are 3.5-point favorite to win this game over the Commanders. Over and under, they're 48.5 points. Now, the way they played against my Lions, I think they could pull off a victory. I know Washington, they won last week as well. But in this one, I'm going to go with the Packers to get it done at home and to defeat the Commanders. All right, now we got Sunday's slate of games. First off, we got Jacksonville traveling to go play Cincinnati. Now the Bengals are 3.5-point favorite to win that one. Over and under 49.5 favorite. Well, the Bengals, you know, they barely beat the Browns, but I think they could do it against Jacksonville. Well, I know Jacksonville, they won last week as well. Yeah, Jacksonville beat Carolina, but, you know, Cincinnati's a whole different team, so it's going to be a good strategy for the Jags, but I'm going to go with the Bengals instead. Alright, next we got the Giants taking on the Cowboys. Now the Cowboys are 5.5-point favorite to win this one. Over and under 44.5. Now the Cowboys lost last week to the Eagles, but I just don't see them going into New York and losing to the Giants. So I'm going to go with Dallas in that one over the Giants. Next, we got the Bears traveling to go play my Lions. Now, my Lions are 4.5-point favorite to win this one. Over and under 47.5. Now, I watched the game last week between the Vikings and the Bears. The Bears started off pretty good in the first and second quarter, but then fell apart in the third and fourth quarter. But I just got faith in my Lions that they're going to turn it around and win. So I'm going to go with my Lions in this one over the Bears. All right, next we got the Los Angeles Rams traveling to go play the Tennessee Titans. The Rams are 5.5-point favorite to win this one. Over and under 42.5-point favorite. Now the Rams won last week, beating Houston. And Tennessee Now, they didn't fare good against Denver. So, in this matchup, I'm going to go with the Rams to get a road victory and to defeat the Titans. Next, we got the Patriots taking on the Dolphins. Now, the Dolphins are 1.5 point favorite to win this one over the Patriots. Over and under 43.5 point favorite. Well, you know, I didn't get to watch that game last week between Miami and Indianapolis. But in this one, I'm going to go with the underdog. I'm going to go with New England to get a road win over the Dolphins. Next, we got the 49ers traveling to go play the Saints. Now, the 49ers are 4.5 point favorite to win this one. Over and under 40.5. Well, the 49ers, they won last week over Seattle, a close one by 4, 17-13. And the Saints, they lost to Arizona 20-12. But I just don't see the Saints pulling off a victory over the 49ers. So in this one, I'm going to go with the 49ers to get a win over the Saints. All right, next we got the Buffalo Bills traveling to go play the New York Jets. The Bills are -7. Over and under 45.5 point favorite to win that one. I don't see Aaron Glenn upsetting the Bills in this one. There's just no way Aaron Glenn can pull off a victory over the Bills. So I'm going to go with the Bills in this one over the Jets. Next, we got the Seahawks traveling to go play the Steelers. Now, the Steelers are 2.5 point favorite to win. Over and under 40.5. Now, the Steelers came back to beat the Jets. And I know the Seahawks, they lost a heartbreaker to the 49ers. But in this one, I'm going to go with Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers to get it done and to defeat the Seahawks. Next, we got the Browns traveling to go play the Ravens. Now, the Ravens are 11.5 point favorite to win this one. Over and under 45.5 point favorite. I just don't see the Browns going up into Baltimore and upsetting them. Baltimore's a totally different team than the Bengals. So I'm going to go with the Ravens in that one over the Browns. All right, next we got the Broncos traveling to go play the Colts. The Broncos, they are 2.5-point favorite to win this one. Over and under 42.5. Now last week, Denver won over the Titans. And Indianapolis won over the Dolphins. Now this is going to be a good matchup between the Broncos and Colts. But in this one, I'm going to go with the Broncos to get it done on the road and to defeat the Colts. All right, next we got the Panthers traveling to go play the Cardinals. Now the Cardinals are 6.5-point favorite to win this one. Over and under 44.5-point favorite. Now the Cardinals, they won over New Orleans. And the Panthers, well, they lost to Jacksonville. But in this one, I'm going to go with the Cardinals to get it done at home and to defeat the Panthers. Next, we got the Eagles traveling to go play the Chiefs. Now the Chiefs are 1.5-point favorite to win. Over and under 46.5. Now the Eagles won last week against Dallas. And the Chiefs, they lost the heartbreaker to the Chargers. This one's going to be a hard one to pick. Which team will show up? I'm going to go with the Eagles in that one. And that's who I'm picking to win that one over the Chiefs. Now we got a good Sunday night game. We got the Falcons taking on the Vikings. Now the Vikings are 4.5-point favorite to win. Over and under 48.5. Now, Atlanta, they lost a heartbreaker to Tampa Bay. And the Vikings, they pulled off a victory, a come-from-behind victory over the Bears. Now, Minnesota's got to come out and play like they did against the Bears. If they do that, they're going to win. So, I believe they're going to do it. So, I'm going to go with the Vikings to get a win over the Falcons. All right, now we got two Monday night games. The first one's Tampa Bay playing Houston. Now, Texans, they're 2.5-point favorite to win this one. Over and under, they're 45.5-point favorite. Now, Tampa Bay barely got by Atlanta. Houston, well, they lost to the Rams. But I believe Baker Mayfield and the Buccaneers are going to pull it off. So I'm going to go with Baker Mayfield and the Bucks in that one. And now, Monday Night Football. We got 2 games on Monday night. We got the Los Angeles Chargers trying to go play the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, the Chargers are -3. Over and under 46.5. The point favorite. Now, the Chargers, they beat the Chiefs. And Las Vegas, they won 2. So you're going to have 2 good teams going head-to-head at it. But I think the Chargers are going to pull this one off. So I'm going to go with the Chargers in that one. Over the Raiders. Now, I want to hear your picks. Who are you going to go for? Let me know in the comment box your picks. And how did you think I did? Let me know. I like your opinion. I would really appreciate it. And let me know your picks. But until my next video, I am the Michigan sports fan. And this NFL picks is over. Have a good one, everybody. Take care. Thanks for watching.